What's up, Deontay? With Deontay's reviews again. I'm catching up on these skits from yesterday because there's some new stuff that happened today. So I want to do some of these reviews. All right, so Kelvin talks to Dalen and kind of checks him and tells him he needs to apologize to Amber. Now we all know Dalen approached Amber about the whole Brittany and Kelvin situation, and he just went off. He didn't even let her finish. He didn't even let her get a word in. You know what I'm saying? So Dalen is at Dope Boy's Pizza, and then Kelvin is like, listen, I just want to talk to you, holler at you. You gotta apologize to Amber because she ain't know nothing that was going on because Brittany been lying. So let's get into it.
I realize is me and Amber have history, bro. We have been through a lot, and I just expect way more from Amber as my friend. Like for her to know that her homegirl cheating on me and not say nothing, bro, that's foul. That's foul.
Speaking on her not knowing, you know you gotta go apologize, right?
You think I'm gonna go apologize to Brittany? Why you tripping?
No, not Brittany. Apologize to Amber. Like she told me how you went over there and went off on her and didn't even give her a chance to explain.
I didn't have to give her a chance to explain, bro. It was nothing for her to say. She should have told me, and that's just the end of the story.
Bro, Amber didn't know.
What you mean Amber didn't know?
Look, pretty much during this whole time, I'm the one trying to tell Amber because, we had like a little energy between us. But in the end of the day, Brittany's telling me, oh, no, I don't want you bringing up that type of, stuff with my best friend. I'm going to tell her. I'm like, okay, cool. Come to find out, she never even told her.
So who told her then?
Ernestine told her. Yeah. Wow. So she just found out maybe like a week ago, if that.
I'm sure.
Well, it's okay. She not going to trip on you, but you know what I'm saying? But like, that's your friend. You need to go make that right, bro.
You don't know.
So here's the thing. Two things that I want to point out about this conversation that stick out to me in this conversation between Kelvin and Dalen. The first thing is I see a compare and contrast between Dalen's relationship with Kelvin and Dalen's relationship with Anthony. With Dalen and Anthony, there's a lot of mincing of words, joking. When stuff happens, accountability is usually held one-sided. And that's, in a sense, Dalen holding Anthony accountable. But with Dalen and Kelvin, what I noticed there is it's straightforward accountability. Like, it ain't no mincing of the words. You know you wrong, right? Versus when it comes to Anthony, Dalen like, listen, you wrong, but I'm going to let you be, I'm put my hands off of it. If I had to choose, I like the relationship between Dalen and Kelvin more than I do Dalen and Anthony. And I think that if Dalen hangs around Kelvin more, he'll be even way more of a stand-up guy because he's surrounding himself around a person that is not afraid of accountability. And I think the more he hangs out with Anthony, the more he tends to be like Anthony because you are who you hang around. And the fact that Kelvin is like, no, you got to go apologize. You wrong, and you got to go apologize, and here's why, right? I don't see a lot of that in Dalen and Anthony's relationship. I see a lot of scheming of how you can get over versus facing your wrongs. And I think as black men, if black men had more people that they could surround themselves with to be accountable, a lot of us will be a lot more better when it comes to our relationships, how we deal with women, how we deal with our children. And I really genuinely like this relationship between Kelvin and Dalen. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all think that he's going to start hanging out with Kelvin more than he does Anthony? Let me know in the comments. But let's wrap this up.
Know how bad I went off on her, man. I've been on pretty much a rampage the past few days, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. I let Brittany have it and I let Amber have it.
Eesh. It was that bad, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, she told me it was bad, but now that I see your reaction, it must have been real bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just going to have to make it right then.
Yeah, man. You got to let go of that stress, bro. As a matter of fact, why don't you come work out with me one of these days, bro?
Come work out with you.
Yeah.
I'm not so keen on working out, man.
Me and Amber been working out lately. We've been talking about it, and we kind of get this little thing going. Why don't you just come on out, join us, you know what I'm saying, relieve some of the stress. And,
why would I want to be a third wheel in you and Amber's workout session?
You're not a third wheel.
Y'all see the symbolism in the relationship? Ro, Anthony, Natasha, Kendrick, Amber, no, Kelvin, Amber, and Dalen. You see how it's like they're setting up these morning workouts things now? I wouldn't be surprised if Amber, Kelvin, and Dalen run into Anthony, Natasha, and Ro. Or whatever that combination is, Ro, Natasha, and Kendrick. I wouldn't be surprised. And then it gets back to Anthony. But I think they're setting this up to where Dalen and Amber are working out in the morning and they run into Anthony. That's what I think is what these writers are trying to set up with these workouts. Because it's very funny and ironic how Dalen and Kelvin about to start working out in the morning, and then Amber is joining them. They about to set this thing up real good to where they about to meet, and it's about to be fireworks, and it's about to be Anthony and his feelings that Amber is with another man working out, while Anthony been working out with Ro all of this time in the mornings. I don't know. Put it in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think they're gonna run into that Kelvin and Anthony are gonna meet in a workout session with Ro, Amber, and all of them just meeting together one day? Let me know in the comments what y'all think.